So hi guys, and welcome to another Assetto Corsa video. Today we are looking at an unusual tricycle, if you can call it that. It's a Morgan three-wheeler. So this was released in 2011 and it only just weighs over half a ton. So it weighs 515 kilograms, so 82 brake horsepower and 140 newton meters of torque. Now that doesn't sound like a lot on paper, but man, is this a lot of fun to drive. I have to say, it's almost as fun to drive as the ND MX-5 that we drove a couple of months ago, maybe about a month ago on the channel. But yeah, let's get this thing started up. Hey, so obviously this is a mod. A link to this mod is in my description of the video. If you click on my link to Mod Spreadsheet and go to the Assetto Corsa tab, you can find it all there. But first of all, this mod is great. It looks like a DLC from Assetto Corsa. Oops, I'm just going off track there. I mean, the seat textures are really good. The sounds, they're really accurate actually. I mean, it's really detailed, the cabin. You've got all the sort of displays around there showing your speed and how much fuel you got left in like a fighter plane style. It's really great. This huge wheels sticking out. You feel like you're sitting outside the car. I mean, there's hardly anything protecting you from the edge. It's just so cool, this thing. 3 wheels, and I have to say, it doesn't really handle like anything else on the Assetto Corsa, which is what you'd hope for. I mean, that wheel, you may be able to tell, it keeps bouncing up in the air, and then when we go around this corner, don't know if you can see that, but the wheel is lifting off. I'm surprised this thing doesn't tip up. It's just so fun, this thing. Absolutely awesome. I mean, let's try and get it up to 100. Can we do it? We'll try and do it later in the video, but if you remember back to Top Gear when they did their sort of lightweight track car challenge, Richard Hammond had one of these, and they did it over in Donington, and Richard Hammond couldn't get it up to 100. I'm going off there, aren't I? So we'll see if we can do that later, but yeah, this thing is pretty cool. So as you may think, this thing is quite underpowered. I really wanted to see what it sort of goes up with. That's why I've got another mod, the Ford Fiesta XR2. I'm going to put that up against this here in Silverstone. So let's see how that thing goes on. So here is the Fiesta XR2. So this mod boasts around 190 brake horsepower, which is about 80 more than this car normally has. It's sort of a tuned up version. The mod isn't that great, to be honest. I mean, the wheel doesn't move inside and the dials don't work, but that isn't the point. Today we're going to see if this car is quicker or if the Morgan three-wheeler can keep up with it. So the Morgan three-wheeler, as I said, has got 80 brake horsepower. So this XR2 has got over twice the amount of horsepower, and it also weighs the same, so it'll be interesting. And coming up to the line, here we go. Coming up now, it's quite quick really, this thing, and overall it does lap time in a 1 minute 19.8. Okay then, so yeah, that 1 minute 19.8, I don't know, I'm not too sure if this car can do it. Tricycle. But we'll give it a go. This thing, well, basically, as I said, that had over twice as many horses as this, and it weighed about the same, so right, come on, let's go. Yeah, definitely handles are weird. Right, come on, into 4th, coming back onto the straight, over the line, starting a new lap. Now, okay, so we need to brake just around where the tarmac changes. Hit that red rumble strips, right, back into 4th. Keep wide over here. This really feels weird to drive. Look, the back end just heaps. It's all over the place. Right, and we need to brake quite hard here. Yeah, there you go. And then the front wheel lifts off the ground. This is so funny. Right, and now back onto the back straight. It should hit about 98 miles an hour or so down here. I have tried to get it to 100, but it's just not happening. We're 92 under the bridge. 97. It's the most I could push, and we're going very wide. A lot of understeer. Right, keep on the track. Right, now turn in. Okay, bye. Bye, Apex. See you later. I'll call you later. Right, come on. Right, and back onto the straight. Come on. My foot is flat to the floor. Can this thing keep up with it? With a Ford Fiesta. Come on. I'm 1 minute 22. I don't know. This thing didn't have much more to give. I mean, that wasn't the best Ford Fiesta lap, to be honest. And I was really pushing this thing hard, but that isn't really the point of this car. The point of this thing is just to have fun, and that's why I've got these challenges. So I want to know, can this thing do donuts? I know in real life it can, because when they did it on Top Gear, that's what they tested in their challenge. So let's see how this thing can do. And yes, it can. Look at this. Last thing that I want to do is see if we can get this thing to 100. You may be wondering, well, this car isn't really about stats and getting to high speeds or top speeds. Well, 100 miles an hour in a car is not that quick anymore. Most cars now can easily do 100 miles an hour, and that is why this car is different, because I don't know, it makes everything normal a challenge, if you see what I mean. I mean, you sit so low to the ground and it doesn't have a lot of power, so you take in everything. And yeah, this is amazing. So let's see how fun this is gonna get, trying to get this thing to go 100 miles an hour before we hit the concrete barrier after 2 kilometers. So let's build up the revs. You can see on the aircraft style rev counter, and let's drop the clutch and go, and we shoot off, and we're doing 40, 50, 60. This feels quite quick. Definitely on the straight. 80. It slows down about 90. Okay, 90, 91. Trying to keep it straight here, and change up. 96. 97, 98, there's a kilometer, 99, 100 miles an hour, we have done it. Let's see how far we can go from here. So 101, I'm going to have to brake soon, I can see the 2 kilometers. Right, can we hit 102? I'll be happy with that. Come on little Morgan, I know you made it out of wood, but come on. It's not having any more. I'm going to have to brake. So the max you can do in this is 101, and that is really cool. It just makes it so much more of an event to drive. This thing is so cool. Almost crashed. So a massive thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do click that like, and why not subscribe for a lot more videos like it. This Morgan is so much fun to drive. It's just one of those cars in this game where you can just jump in and have a load of fun, and you don't have to super concentrate to enjoy yourself. This is why I love playing Assetto Corsa. I mean, the modding community is great. I mean, this Brands Hatch track is a mod, this car is a mod. It's just so good. really do recommend you trying it out. But as I said, do the things that I said, and you can also comment down below if you've got any questions, and I will be sure to answer them. Just trying to get the back end out. No, it's gone wide. It's not all about lap times in this thing, which is why I like it. But yeah, I'm going to leave you with some outro shots, and yeah, just thank you for watching, and goodbye.